Good morning, students. This is the front page of your 10th English textbook. There are 4 units. Unit number first, unit number second, unit number third, and unit number 4. There are 8 poems in your syllabus. First poem is A Teenager's Prayer. Second poem is A Basketful of Moonlight. Third poem is You Start Dying Slowly. Fourth poem is The Twins. Fifth poem is If. Sixth poem is Stooping by Woods on a Snowy Evening. Seventh poem is The World is Mine. And the last poem is O Captain, My Captain. In this way, in your syllabus, there are 8 poems. Good morning, students. Welcome to all. Let's see the format of activity sheet and marking scheme. Written test is for 80 marks and oral is 20 marks, total 100 marks. There are 4 columns. First section is, second is skill and testing items, third is marks, and last is time. Section first, language study. Language study section is divided into 2 parts, question number 1A and question number 1B, divided into 2 parts. First is question number 1A, language study, is for 8 marks and you have to attempt this question in 12 minutes. In that question, there are 6 questions, 6 sub questions, and you have to write answers only 4 questions for 8 marks. Each question is for 2 marks and you have to attempt in 12 minutes. Second is question number 1B, language study. This question is for 2 marks. You have to write this question in 3 minutes. There are only 2 questions for 1 mark. In this way, first section, language study, is for 10 marks and you have to attempt this question within 15 minutes. Section number second, textual passages. Question number 2A. This question is also divided into question number 2A and B. Question number 2A, textual passage, for 10 marks. This question is for 10 marks. In this question, there are 5 questions, A1 to A5. Each question have 2 marks. Passage is also in your textbook. You have to write answers in 15 minutes. Question number 2B is also a textual passage. This passage is also taken from your textbook. This question is also for 10 marks. In this question, there are also 5 questions, B1 to B5. Each question is for 2 marks. This question you have to solve or attempt in within 15 minutes. In this way, section number second is a textual passages and this question is for 20 marks and you have to attempt this whole question in 30 minutes. See the second section, third section, section number third, poetry section. Question number 3A, poem for comprehension. This question has 3 sub questions. This question is for 5 marks. Marking system of 3 question is 2 to 1, and you have to attempt this question in 10 minutes. Question number 3b, poem for appreciation. In this question you have to write 5 points: title, poet, rhyme scheme, figure of speech, central idea of the poem. Each point is for 1 mark and central idea is for 2 mark. You have to write all answers within 8 minutes. This means section number 3rd, poetry section, question number 3 is for 10 mark and you have to attempt this question in 18 minutes. Section number 4th is a non-textual passage. Question number 4a for 10 mark. This passage is for 10 mark. A1 to A5 there are 5 sub questions. Each question is for 2 mark. This passage is not from your textbook. This is an unseen passage. You have to write answers in 20 minutes and you have also read the passage very carefully, because this passage is not from your textbook. This is an unseen passage. Question number 4b is a summary of non-textual passage given in question number 4a. The non-textual passage given for 4th A is same for question number 4b, summary writing. This question is for 5 mark and you have to attempt this question in 15 minutes. In this way, section number 4, non-textual passages, and the marking system is 10 and 5 mean total 15, and you have to attempt this whole question in 35 minutes. Section number 5, writing skills. Question number 5a, letter writing. This question is for 5 marks and you have to attempt this question in 15 minutes. You will be asked to write either formal or informal letter A1 or A2 on the given information. First read the information and then read question A1 and A2. Attempt any one of them. Letter should be written in block format. All the components of the letter should be aligned to the left. Students are required to write the names and address given in the question. Letter writing is for 5 marks and you have to write this question in 15 minutes. Select one letter, formal or informal. Question number 5b is a dialogue writing or drafting a speech. Select also one from those, dialogue writing or a drafting a speech. For this question is also for 5 marks and you have to attempt this question within 15 minutes. Select one, dialogue writing or a drafting a speech. In dialogue writing there are 3 sub question. Marking system is 1, 1, 3. In drafting a speech you have to write speech writing. This is a or question. Means section number 5th, writing skill, question number 5 A, B for 10 mark, and you have to attempt this question within 30 minutes. Question number 6A, information transfer, non-verbal to verbal or verbal to non-verbal. This question is for 5 marks, and you have to attempt this question in 15 minutes. You can write any one from non-verbal to verbal, verbal to non-verbal, non-verbal to verbal, non-verbal to verbal. You will be given non-verbal information in the form of notes, flowcharts, graphs, pie charts. You are expected to write a paragraph. In verbal to non-verbal, you will be given 1 or 2 paragraphs which you have to convert into format like flowchart, pie chart, graph, tabular data, tree diagram, etc. Your answer should consist of few words that include all the points given in the paragraph. Read the paragraph carefully and pick out the points that you have to use in the diagram, table, web. It is very important to understand what is expected in the answer. Always give a suitable title. Title is for 1 mark. Marking scheme for this question is 1, 2, 1, 2. Total 5 mark. Question number 6A. Expand the theme. There are following 2 types in this question. You are required to attempt any one. News report based on the given headline, or developing a story with a given beginning or an end. This question is for 5 mark, and you have to attempt this question in 15 minutes. There is also or question. You have to select one. Headline is here very important. For headline, there is 1 mark for headline. Developing a story, narrating an experience with a given beginning or end. In this type, you have to write a story using your imagination and creativity based on the beginning or end provided. It is expected to write the story in past tense. It is very important. You have to write story in past tense. Marking scheme for story writing is: for title 1 mark, vocabulary and grammar 1 mark, appropriate points 1 mark, logical order 1 mark, and conclusion 1 mark. Total 5 marks, and you have to attempt in within 15 minutes. Last section is skill development. Question number 7, translation. This question is for 5 mark, and you have to attempt this question within 7 minutes. This question consists of 3 types of activities. First, to translate any 4 of the given 6 English words. In your medium of instruction, you are expected to read the given words and express the correct meaning. Half mark for each correct word. This activity carries 2 mark. Second, B, to translate any 2 of the given 4 English sentences in your medium of instruction. Avoid word-to-word translation. Translate the sentences meaningfully. 1 mark for each correct sentence. This activity carries 2 marks. Third, C. To translate any one of the given 2 English proverbs in your medium of instructions. This activity carries 1 mark. Write proverb in your medium of instruction. In this way, translation is for 5 mark. Review. For review, you get 15 minutes. In this way, you get total 180 minutes to solve the paper. Students, write down this format of activity sheet in your notebook. Thank you.